Hey everybody, it's Femtrooper, and today I'm going to be reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy. So I played Guardians of the Galaxy on my PS5, and it does have a free PS5 upgrade because I only have the physical for PS4. And at the time when I got this, I only had a PS4. But now that I have a PS5, I thought, well, if I can get a free upgrade to the PS5 version, fantastic. So the version I played was the PS5 one, so I'm counting it as a PS5 game that I beat. I don't have tons to say about this other than it's a really solid, fun game. This is a fun time. You are playing as the Guardians of the Galaxy, so I would assume if you're playing this game, you obviously know who they are and like, the characters. They're funny, they're silly, this is a fun Marvel game, and they did an excellent job at making me just really engaged with the characters. And I'm only saying that because you can get so used to certain characters on screen, like Star-Lord is, you only see Chris Pratt, but for some reason, it didn't matter. I didn't need Chris Pratt to be Star-Lord in this. It was totally fine. All the characters were amazing. I found the voice acting in this game to be excellent, solid, really top-notch stuff here. It's probably one of the best, voice acting cases I've seen in a game, just to be honest, because it was so well done. Visually, this game is really, really good looking. It looks fantastic. The details on everybody, they look great. Everybody looks like really, really solid, like humans, aliens, Groot, whatever. Everybody looks really good. The environments were really interesting. Many different settings you could go to. There were different cities that were kind of like, super like spacey and like creepy markets in like black markets in space, like kind of sketchy areas, and then spaceship kind of areas, or grassy areas with mountains. There was a wide range of settings and aesthetics, and I just thought the game looks really good, solid. Music wise, this is Guardians of the Galaxy, so there's going to be tons of fun 80s hits in here that you're going to love. Basically, you'll be in a battle, and then you'll do a huddle, and then to make it more fun, instead of it just being like some standard battle in an action game, all of a sudden an 80s song will come on, and it just makes it so much more fun. Like Wang Chung will come on, and you're like, okay, this is awesome. So it was really fun, and they obviously paid to have the rights to a lot of songs because they were able to get a ton of songs in here. Like the real songs, it's really well done. So that's a fun aspect of the game. Really enjoyed that. Story-wise, this game is actually really solid. And at first, it didn't hook me. If I'm honest, I beat this game in April, and I actually started it back in, I think, December. And you're like, oh my god, this game is not long. Why did it take you so long? I don't know. I couldn't get into it. The first maybe few chapters, I wasn't like in love with it. And then as the game went on and on, I was like, okay, I'm actually really into this. I really want to know what happens. And I was really invested. It got really interesting. I don't know. It just took me personally a little while, but it's really good. This is excellent storytelling, really fun, and you truly want to know what happens, and you're really rooting for them. So I absolutely love this game. I highly recommend it. If you like any action style games, you'll like it. If you like Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, whatever, you'll really like this. They seem to do a really good job because the Spider-Man games are excellent, and this is no different. This is awesome. Guardians of the Galaxy was a really great game. I think it's under 20 hours. I mean, 15 to 17 hours maybe, something like that. So it's not hardcore. This is not like a crazy time commitment. So if you really want just a fun story, it's really good. And like I said, it doesn't matter that you're not having some of these actors or voices that you're used to hearing for some of these characters. Like I said, it's not Chris Pratt or it's not Bradley Cooper, like whatever. It doesn't matter because it was really just solid. Whoever they got to do some of these voices did an excellent job, and it was very believable, and the characters, they look different from obviously what you're going to see in the movies, but they are the Guardians of the Galaxy. Kind of like the Spider-Man games. It's not going to be the Spider-Man that you know, but it doesn't matter because it's just a great version of Spider-Man. And this was a great version of the Guardians of the Galaxy. The only thing I would say that was just a bit was the gameplay is just okay. I'm not going to say it's fantastic or amazing, because I didn't think it was. It was okay. I didn't mind it. It was enough for me. Like, I don't know. It was just, I'm not into like action games like this that much, but I just found it to be kind of the weakest part. Like, everything else was better than that. But it's not bad. It's not bad by any means. It just wasn't the strongest part. Like, you know, graphics, music, story, all that stuff was, you know, just a little bit better than the actual gameplay, because you play as Star-Lord, and I don't know, I would just always be relying on making sure everybody else in the team was coming in and doing things. His actual attacks were just so for me. So I'm just, as a heads up, it's just okay, but other than that, the game is solid. So I'm absolutely recommending Guardians of the Galaxy. It's super cheap. If you somehow missed it or whatever, because I'm playing it a little late, I think it came out a couple years ago, whatever, it's really good, totally a good time, and just, I don't know, solid game. So that's my review of Guardians of the Galaxy for the PS5, and you definitely should check it out. I will see you guys in my next video.